consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth. That I might have been given a bad grade, but I've got an awful lot to live for. Thanks.
I cannot hit straight ball. Straight ball, I hit it very much.
High pop fly. That would be a home run in a phone booth.
The one constant through all the years, Ray, has been baseballs. America has rolled by like an army of steamrollers, and erased like a blackboard, rebuilt and erased again. Baseball is marked the time. This field, this game, is a part of our past, Ray. It reminds us of all that once was good, and it could be again.
There's that drive! Way back! It might be! It could be!
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your cap for our invocation. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the opportunity to play this great game of baseball. We are especially grateful today for the parents and grandparents of these players who have sacrificed much of their time and resources over the years so that these young men can compete on this field today. But more important than any game, we are most grateful for the sacrifice your son made for all of us so that we can be free. It is in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Please remain standing as Lee Greenwood honors America with the singing of our national anthem.
Boy, Hello and welcome to Tigerville, South Carolina. Day 4 action of the Conference Carolinas baseball tournament. We have the pair of 2-0 teams here, Mount Olive and North Greenville. The winner of the game here today at 11 a.m. will move into the championship round tomorrow, while the loser will have to come back and play the winner of Belmont Abbey and Barton tonight at 7 o'clock. So North Greenville, the home team, Mount Olive, the road team. First pitch from Ethan Garner, the starter for North Greenville here today. The 1-0 to Tolston will miss outside. 2-0. Is blown right by him. 2-1. North Greenville coming off a 13-4 win over Erskine yesterday, while Mount Olive squeaked out a win over Barton 6-5. As that one will be ripped down the first base line and fair. Into the corner it goes. Tolston is on his way to second, and he will stand in with a lead-off double. Good piece of hitting right there by the leadoff man, Tolston.
The second baseman, number 51, Junior Snow.
And that will bring up the second baseman, Junior Snow. So a leadoff double from Tolston to kick us off here on day 4 of this Conference Carolinas baseball tournament. First pitch is in the turf. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I'm Timothy Holcomb, and I will be with you throughout the day. The 1-0 will be cut on and fouled back straight to the backstop. Count even at 1-1. To Junior Snow, who is batting .310 on the season. Pitch is lined to right field, and that will get down for a base hit. Tolston around third, being waved to the plate. Throw will be late, and just like that, Mount Olive takes the 1-0 lead here in the first inning. The 2 batters in, and Mount Olive has already taken the 1-0 lead. And that'll bring up the DH, J.T. Stone. Stone batting a whopping .371 on the season. First pitch from Garner. Will miss outside, ball 1. So quick turnaround here today for Mount Olive as they played the late game last night against Barton, which they came from behind as they were down 5-2 at one point, but came back to win 6-5 to get to this point here today. That one will catch the outside corner, called strike 1. So 1-0 Mount Olive. That will miss as well. 2-1. The 2-1 from Garner. Breaking pitch that time. Swung right through it. Even the count up at 2-2. Count even at 2-2. The pitch misses way outside. That'll run the count full. And Garner looking to record his first out of the inning, as the first two batters have reached and one has scored. The full count from Garner. Foul out of play. We'll do it again. The full count. Line out in the left center field. That will get down as well. Around second, heading for third is Snow. And that will be a base hit for Stone. And that will put runners at the corners with nobody out. So the first three batters for Mount Olive have reached.
The left fielder, number 24.
And that will bring up the left fielder, Joe Mason. Mason batting .353 on the season. 7 home runs, 39 runs batted in. First pitch is pumped right in there for called strike one. It's a little trouble here for the starting pitcher for North Greenville, Ethan Garner. Pitch misses high. That'll even the count up at 1-1. Still nobody out here in the top half of the first. 1 run already in for Mount Olive. As the 1-1 will be a heater inside. Taken for ball 2. Two-one catches the outside corner. Called strike 2. 2-2 your count. Garner still looking for his first out of the inning. The 2-2 to Mason. As he swings through that one for strike 3. That will be the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 44, Aaron Hedgepath.
That'll bring up Aaron Hedgepath, the first baseman. Batting a whopping .467 on the season. 3 home runs and 23 RBIs. Showing bunt, but fouls it back to the screen. So runners on the corners for Mount Olive, with only 1 out, as they lead this one 1-0 here in the top half of the first. The 0-1 from Garner. Misses way high and outside. Even the count up at 1-1. The 1-1. Breaking ball misses inside. 2-1. Two one will miss high as well. That'll run the count to 3-1 to the 5-hole hitter, Aaron Hedgepath. Healthy cut that time, but didn't get it. 3-2. Garner's full count delivery. Breaking ball popped up on the infield. Calling it will be the third baseman, Jared Williams. 2 away.
The catcher, number 12, Zach Smith.
That'll bring up the catcher, Zach Smith. So after a run, it was already put in. Mount Olive had runners on the corners, first and third. But a strikeout and a pop-up to the third baseman gives Garner a chance to get out of this with giving up only the 1 run. Pitch to Smith. Drop the middle over to Whitehead. He'll field and fire to first, and a nice job of damage control that time from Garner. Mount Olive picks up 1 run on 3 hits. They had an opportunity for more, but only settle for the 1 run. We'll move to the bottom half of the first as Mount Olive leads this one, 1-0. You're listening to Conference Carolinas Baseball on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network. Moving to the bottom half of the first here. And in case you were living under a rock yesterday, you missed the incredible catch by Jeffrey Chandler Jr. as he made that incredible leaping grab yesterday. I was dumbfounded by the amazing catch that it was, as it was the #1 play on SportsCenter last night. That indeed was the highlight yesterday, filled with fun action yesterday as North Greenville took on Erskine. Hopefully looking for more highlights similar to that here today. So Mount Olive puts up a run in the first on 3 hits. Good job of damage control by the starter for North Greenville, Ethan Garner. And that will make way for the starting pitcher for Mount Olive, Caleb Irwin. And he'll start out with the second baseman for North Greenville, Jeremy Whitehead. First pitch will be called strike 1. Whitehead went 3 for 6 yesterday in the win over Erskine. He'll show bunt that time, but pull the bat back and we'll take ball 2. Heater catches the inside corner that time. Breaking ball misses outside. Whitehead will slap that off the facing of the North Greenville dugout in the press box. Pitch from Irwin. Fastball inside. Now we'll run the count full. Pitch. Next swing, foul down the left field line. Whitehead stays alive. North Greenville, the host in this one, comes in as the number 1 seed. Mount Olive, the number 3 seed. That pitch will miss outside and will be a leadoff walk for the second baseman, Whitehead. That'll make way for the shortstop, Utah Jones. Utah had an interesting day yesterday as he walked 3 times. Utah will stand in. First pitch from Irwin. Breaking ball stays high. So 1-0 to the shortstop for North Greenville, Utah Jones. Right there for strike 1. I feel it's worth pointing out that when these two teams met just a few weeks ago at Mount Olive took 2 of the 3 games to win the series. It's a new day here today. Or we'll throw back to the first to keep Whitehead honest over there. Utah comes into this one batting .405 on the season, 5 home runs and 46 runs batted in. A brief pause in the action here. But it appears we're ready for play. So 1-1 is your count. The senior shortstop for North Greenville, Utah Jones. Irwin will kick and fire. Will miss down and in. Throw over to first, as Whitehead will get back in safely. Irwin looking for his first out here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch will miss outside. 3-1. It's a little command issues early on for Caleb Irwin. Utah Jones, a very patient hitter. As I mentioned earlier, he had 3 walks in his first 3 at-bats yesterday against Erskine. 3-1. He seemed ready to take his base down to first base, but the home plate umpire, Trevor Henson, said otherwise. That'll run the count full. The 3-2 from Irwin. That will indeed miss inside. So back-to-back walks. And kick off the bottom half of the first inning for North Greenville. And that will bring up the catcher, John Michael Fail.
Now batting the catcher, number 13, John Michael Bell.
Fail had 2 doubles yesterday, was go along with 3 RBIs. He'll line that one out to right field. Going back is the right fielder, and he won't be able to make the play. Whitehead coming around third. He will score without a throw, and that will be a long single for John Michael Fail as Jones will move to third, and that will tie the ball game up. The right fielder, Tolston, going back just shy of the fence, couldn't quite make the play. And that will tie us up here in the first at 1. And that will bring up Adam Sasser, who launched a missile out of here last night to give North Greenville 3-1 lead at the time. His 21st of the season, extending a program record for most home runs in a single season. So the first 3 hitters from North Greenville have reached in the inning, with Whitehead coming around to score.
Sasser.
So Sasser will stand in with this .331 batting average. First pitch to Sasser. Catches the outside corner for strike 1. So Mount Olive had this same situation in the first inning as they plated a run and had runners on first and third, nobody out. We're not able to take advantage of that. Now North Greenville has a run in with runners on first and third as well. We'll see what they can do with this. The 0-1. Breaking ball stays high and out. 1-1. Sasser had a base hit yesterday to go along with his 2 walks on the game. Good cut at that one as he'll foul that one straight back to the screen. That'll make the count 1-2. Irwin's 1-2. Skied out of play left side. And up against the dorms. The 1-2 to Sasser. Check swing. Did he go around? Yes, he did. And that will be a strikeout. That'll be the first out recorded for Caleb Irwin. The ball did get away from the catcher, but the runners were unable to advance. And that'll bring up a man from yesterday, Jeffrey Chandler Jr. As this man in the box had the big catch yesterday that made news nationwide. First pitch to him is in the turf, and the runner will look to take second, and he will. Good read that time by John Michael Fail, and he'll move up 90 feet into scoring position. To make it runners at second and third now. Good read that time by the catcher for North Greenville. So now 2 runners in scoring position for Chandler. The 1-0 is downstairs, 2-0. Chandler to go along with that catch yesterday. Also launched a home run and had 2 singles. So he had himself quite the day yesterday. As his home run nearly hit the dorms out beyond the left field wall. It was an absolute bomb. The 2-0. His swung on miss, but that'll get away from the catcher, and coming to score will be Utah Jones, and that will give North Greenville the lead. So the wild pitch will be charged to Irwin. And North Greenville leads this one 2-1. So 2 runs in for North Greenville here in the first, as John Michael Fail moved up 90 feet to third base. And there's still only 1 away in the inning. He'll poke that out to left center field, but the center fielder Estes will run over and make the play. And scoring and tagging from third will be John Michael Fail, and that will give North Greenville the 3-1 lead. Good piece of hitting that time from Chandler, putting the ball in play, ensuring that North Greenville would get that run. Good situational hitting. So after all have put up the run in the first, the top half of the first, North Greenville has responded with 3 here in the bottom half of the first. That will bring up Jared Williams, third baseman for North Greenville. Fouled back to the screen. Quickly 0-2. The 0-2. Chop foul by the North Greenville dugout. Count still remains 0-2. Oh, he poked in the hole. Shortstop will have a tough play, and he will have no play. McLean couldn't come up with that clean, and that will be an infield hit for Williams. And that will bring up the 7-hole hitter, DH Lex Tootin. So Williams on first with the infield single, as he's heading for second. Throw down will be way late as he swipes the bag, moving himself into scoring position. He had a great jump that time and swiped the bag easily. So North Greenville not going away quietly here in the first after already putting up 3 so far in the inning. The 1-0 to Lex. Breaking ball in there for strike 1. Count even at 1-1. Lex swings through that one. Good fastball that time from Irwin. Irwin's ahead 1-2 on the 7th place hitter for North Greenville, Lex Tootin. Runner will head for third, but chopper to second. On with it with Snow. He'll field and throw to first, and that will retire the side. but not before North Greenville picks up 3 runs in the inning on 2 hits. We played 1 here in Tigerville. North Greenville leads Mount Olive 3-1. You are listening to Conference Carolinas Baseball on Conference Carolinas Digital Network.
Leading off for the Trojans, the center fielder, number 7, Nate Estes.
And we are back here in the top half of the second. Leading off will be the center fielder, Estes. As Garner buzzes the tower on that one. Taken outside and peeled down to first to see if he went around. Home first base umpire says no, he did not. So it'll be 2-0. Two will be ripped to left. Going back, it'll be high off the wall. Fielding off the wall will be Jack Morris. Throwing to second. What a throw. Oh, not quite in time. What a beautiful throw that time by the left fielder, Morris. But sliding in ahead of the tag is Estes with a lead-off double.
The third baseman, number 45, James Smybert.
That'll bring up the third baseman, James Smybert. So lead-off double here by Estes in the Mount Olive half of the second. Good effort by Morris to make that play closer than probably should have been. Both back to second. This pitch will be sent out to right field, as that will get down for a base hit. They are going to hold Estes up at third. And that will hold Smybert to a single. So for the second straight inning, Mount Olive has runners on the corners with nobody out.
The shortstop, number 3, Blake McLean.
That'll bring up the shortstop, ninth place hitter, Blake McLean. So Garner in some trouble for the second straight inning. First pitch to McLean. Fastball taken outside. Both teams' bats have come out swinging here early on in this one, as Mount Olive has already raked 5 hits so far in an inning and a plus. Pitch will be fouled off to the right side. Count even at 1-1. Estes leading off the inning with a double high off the wall. Smybert with a Soft single to right. Breaking ball fouled out of play again. Count is 1-2 to the 9-hole hitter McLean. The 1-2. Him inside, nearly hit him. Count even at 2-2. Two. Outside and low. 3-2. Three-two. Breaking ball, chop, foul, right side. And we'll do the 3-2 once again. The 3-2. Next swing, did he go around? Yes, he did. Says home plate umpire. And that will be out number 1 in the inning.
The right fielder, number 11, Gunnar Tolston.
And that will bring us to the top of the order for Mount Olive. And Gunnar Tolston, who doubled and scored just an inning ago. First pitch to Tolston. Outside, ball 1. The shift going on here for North Greenville as Whitehead playing in shallow right field. As Utah's playing practically behind the second base bag. Pitch. Pulled hard down the first base line, but foul. That'll even the count up at 1-1. Garner's 1-1. Good pitch that time, but misses low. The 2-1 to Tolston. That misses down as well. 3-1. Garner does not want to walk Tolston, as that will load the bases if he were to do so. His 3-1. Hopped up right field. Going back is the right fielder, as he can't make the play, and it will get away. 1 run will score. They're going to hold up the runner at third. They've got a runner and a rundown, as they will tag him out there. Confusion on the base pass that time, as Utah will apply the tag to Tolston. But a run does come in for Mount Olive, as Estes will score.
The second baseman, number 51.
Chandler seemed to have a problem with the sun on that one. Some sort of communication error. He had plenty of room and they just couldn't make the play. But they do end up getting the runner in a rundown and to tag him out for the first out of the inning. Give me a second out of the inning. So 3-2, North Greenville. 2 outs with a runner on third. That runner being Smybert. The meeting of Mound is adjourned, and we will get back to action, as that will bring up second baseman Junior Snow, who singled his first time up. Runner on third, 2 outs. Base hit will tie the game. Oh, off the pitcher Garner. Over to Sasser. The Garner covering first, and they got him. The home conventional 1-3-1 putout. As that will retire the side. What a kick save and a beauty that time from Garner, as he keeps it from going up the middle to keep North Greenville in the lead. We move to the bottom of the second. North Greenville still leads this one 3-2. You are listening to Conference Carolinas Baseball on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network.
Leading off for the Crusaders, the center fielder, number 19, Josh Center.
We move to the bottom of the second here in this one. 3-2 North Greenville lead. The center fielder, Josh Center, will lead us off. He'll rip that one in the left field, and that will roll all the way to the wall. Around first goes center, and he'll chug into second with a lead-off double. Good piece of hitting that time by the center fielder, Josh Center. I will bring up the left fielder, Jack Morris. The bats are awake in this one early on for both teams. Showing bunt is Morris, but pulls the bat back as it is low, 1-0. So the 1-0 to Morris. He'll square around, and we'll take that one low. As he's trying to give himself up here to get the runner to third. But Irwin can't seem to find the zone. So 2-0 is your count to the ninth place hitter for North Greenville, Jack Morris. Not bunting this time as he'll send one out to center field. Center fielder Estes will have to play it on a hop. As center will have to hold it third, as he had to wait to make sure that that ball would not be caught. And North Greenville, for the second straight inning, has runners at first and third with nobody out. And that will take us to the top of the order. Second baseman, Jeremy Whitehead, who led off the first inning with a walk. Looks like we're going to get a mound visit here from the Mount Olive pitching coach. Went out to the mound to talk to his freshman right-hand pitcher. Tough for a freshman at this point in such a big game. But at this point in the season, I guess you can't really call him a freshman anymore. The Mount Olive skipper will elect to go to the bullpen early. And the day for Irwin is done. We'll come back and we'll have the new pitcher for Mount Olive for you. And you're watching the Conference Carolinas baseball tournament on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Trojans, number 14, Nick DiCarlo.
So the new pitcher for Mount Olive will be Nick DiCarlo, junior right-hand pitcher out of Gaithersburg, Maryland. He'll be thrusted in a tough position here as he'll face Jeremy Whitehead. Whitehead will square on the bunt and will pull back, and the catcher can't find the ball. And that will allow Morris to move up to second. Ball in the turf as the catcher, Smith, couldn't corral it, couldn't find it, and that allowed Morris to move up 90 feet. So 2 runners in scoring position for Whitehead. The 1-0. Pop up in the shallow right field. Coming on as a right fielder, Tolston. He's got it. We'll make the play. Tagging from third will be center. Throw will be offline, and North Greenville adds another one. So give Whitehead a sacrifice fly and an RBI. And North Greenville increases its lead to 4-2.
Shortstop, number 2.
And moving up the third will be Morris. Still only 1 out here in the inning for the shortstop, Utah Jones, who walked an inning ago. So 4-2 lead for North Greenville. Good cut that time by Jones. He'll foul that one straight back. The 0-1 to Jones. Slap down the left field line, but tailing foul. Appears Utah did something to the bat, and as he goes back to the dugout to grab a new one. So DiCarlo ahead of Jones, 0-2. DiCarlo will pitch and will be wrapped in the right field. That will get down for a base hit. Cutting it off will be the right fielder. Jones digging for 2. Throw will not be in time, as that will be an RBI double for Jones. Make it 5-2 North Greenville. Little too good of a pitch that time from DiCarlo, as Jones sends that one down the right field line for a double. And that'll bring up the catcher, John Michael Fail. That's going to work early and often for both teams here today. Both teams have combined for 10 hits and 7 runs. And we are not through the second yet. Carlos' pitch will miss outside. Fail singled his last time up. That one will buzz the tower high and inside. So 2-0 is your count. North Greenville leading this one over Mount Olive, 5-2 here in the bottom of the second. Good hitters count here for Fail. The pitch. Right there for strike 1. Big pitch here for DiCarlo. There's still only 1 out here in the inning. Breaking ball that time had Fail out in front, 2-2. So count even at 2-2. DiCarlo versus Fail. Big hold of the right side if Fail elects to go that way. Instead of pick up move to see if Utah is sleeping over there. He's not, as he gets back comfortably. The 2-2. Breaking ball in the turf. 3-2. So full count. Pitch upcoming here for DiCarlo. couldn't seem to get their signs or the pitch that he wanted. As time will be called. Big pitch here. I can understand why you would want to make sure you get the pitch that you want. The full count. Pulled the shortstop. They'll let the go to try to pick up Utah at third. They will not do so as it gets by the third baseman. Utah will slide headfirst as that gets away from the catcher. And moving to third will be Fail. And that will give North Greenville a 6-2 lead. Not the best decision that time by the shortstop, McLean. He gambled and tried to take the out instead of trying to take the out at first. Instead of getting one, he gets none. That will bring up the cleanup hitter, Adam Sasser. He struck out swinging back in the first. So now a 6-2 lead for North Greenville. First pitch swinging from Sasser. He'll foul it. Base side, and a diving play made by the third baseman, Smeebert. Jam shot that time by Sasser. And that will make it 2 away.
The right fielder, number 24, Jeff Chandler.
That'll bring up the right fielder, Jeff Chandler, who drove in a run with a sacrifice fly back in the first. He'll send this one out the second. To Hopper to Snow. He'll field and fire and will retire the side. But North Greenville picks up 3 more. We head to the third. North Greenville out in front of Mount Olive, 6-2, here on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network. Jared Lemke, as he'll face the DH JT Stone, who's 1 for 1 with a base hit in the first. First pitch to him will miss inside. Blows the fastball right by him, even the count up at 1-1. Lemke's 1-1. I'll throw right back to him. Out the field and will make the play. Sasser kind of stumbled over there, but gains control and they will make the play. Greenville first out, but first out nonetheless.
The left fielder, number 24, Joe Mason.
That'll bring up the left fielder, Joe Mason, who struck out swinging his first time up. So 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the third. North Greenville leading this one 6-2. First pitch swinging, fouls it straight back out and out of play. Yo 1. 1-1. Pitch will miss low and away. 2-1. That'll be chopped foul over by the North Greenville dugout. North Greenville leads this one 6-2, but Mount Olive has had their chances. They have yet to put up a crooked number in this one. As that one, he swings right through that one, and that will be strike 3. So down goes Mason for the second time today. And that'll bring up Aaron Hedgepeth.
The first baseman, number 44, Aaron Hedgepeth.
Hedgepeth popped up to the third baseman last time up. First pitch swinging. We'll foul it back and into the parking lot.
I was wondering why you're calling.
Oh, and the Hedgepeth will miss high. So Olympia's come out throwing strikes as he's retired the first 2 hitters he's faced. As that one will be lined over the North Greenville dugout. That'll make the count 1-2. One, 2 with 2 outs here in the inning. Fastball misses high. Two breaking ball, beautiful pitch, and that will retire the side. Hedgepeth goes down swinging. Well, 2 strikeouts in the inning and a clean inning for Lemke. We're through 2.5 here in Tigerville. North Greenville leads this one 6-2 over Mount Olive. We'll be right back on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network.
third baseman, number 1, Jared Williams.
Jared Williams will lead us off here in the bottom of the third. Carlos still in there from Mount Olive, as his first pitch will catch the zone. 0-1. Williams singled and has a stolen base to his name. That one will skip up there. 1-1. The 1-1 catches the outside corner. The 1-2. Breaking ball gets him swinging. Good pitch that time by DiCarlo, as Williams goes down swinging. That will bring up the DH, Lex Tootin. Grounded out to second his first time up.
Hitter, number 23, Lex Tootin.
First pitch to Lex. Little number back to the backstop. Strike one. Pitch from DiCarlo. This guy out of play left side. Quickly 0-2 to the 7th place hitter, Lex Tootin. The 0-2 from DiCarlo. A breaking ball that time in the turf. Good take by Lex. 1-2. Ooh, that one ran inside that time and plunks Tootin on the thigh. So a hit by pitch to Tootin will bring up the center fielder, Josh Center. He doubled his first time up. First pitch will miss outside. Carlo looking to keep Mount Olive close. Close enough in this game so that they give his team a chance. Throw back to first. Count is 1-0. Another throw at first as that gets away from the first baseman. And Tootin will try to take second and will do so easily. So another error by Mount Olive proves costly, as that will move the runner into scoring position. Mount Olive a little sloppy here early on, as that will be their third error of the game. Now an opportunity for Center to bring home another run for North Greenville. Pitch taken outside. So center way out ahead in a friendly hitter's count at 2-0. Breaking ball that time from DiCarlo catches the zone. 2-1. Felt comfortable throwing that breaking ball, and he went to it. Got the strike he needed. The 2-1. Swung right through that one. That will even the count up at 2-2. Like he took something off that one. Key pitch of the at-bat right here upcoming. You don't want to run this to a 3-2 count. The 2-2. He will run it full. So center has worked to count to a full count at 3-2. Carlos 3-2 will be slashed foul down the right field line. And we'll do it again. Count still full at 3-2. To Josh, center. He'll nub that one to the first base side. Tough play for the pitcher. And they got him. Center slid in head first to try to beat the throw or beat the pitcher to the bag. But a nice play by DiCarlo. And that'll make it 2 outs as Tootin will advance to third on the play.
Number 3, Jack Morris.
That'll bring up the left fielder, Jack Morris, who's 1 for 1 with a base hit. Give me over breaking ball, that time for strike 1. The 0-1 from DiCarlo. Looped out in the right field, but the right fielder is under, and he's got it. As Tolston will retire the side. So no runs on 1 hit for North Greenville. We've played 3 here in Tigerville. North Greenville out on top, 6-2. You are listening to Conference Carolinas Baseball Tournament on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network.
Leading off for the Trojans, the catcher, number 12, Zach Smith.
First pitch to Smith will miss out of the zone. 1-0. Lumpy finds the strike zone that time. Smith will swing right through that one. Count 1-2 to Zach Smith, the catcher for Mount Olive. Base hit past the diving shortstop, Utah Jones, and that will be a lead-off base hit for Olive here in the fourth.
The center fielder, number 7, Nate Estes.
That'll bring the center fielder, Nate Estes, who led off the second inning with a double high off the left field wall. First pitch is in the turf. They'll peel down to first, see if he went around, and no, says the first base umpire. 1-0. Will run inside, nearly hit Estes. 2-0. Throw back to first, but Zach Smith back comfortably. That one hit sharply out to right field. That will be one hop off the wall. Chandler will play it on a hop. And Estes will stand in at second with a double. Stopping at third will be Zach Smith. Mount Olive's got something cooking with runners on second and third and nobody out. Another double for Estes.
The third baseman, number 45, James Smybert.
And that'll bring up the third baseman, James Smybert. He singled in his only plate appearance so far. First pitch from Lemke catches the outside corner for called strike one. Mount Olive's got runners on second and third and no one out here in the top of the fourth, as they're looking to climb back into this one. Breaking ball put in play, and that will sneak past the third baseman. Smith will score, and Estes will move to third. As Mount Olive will cut into the lead, it is now 6-3 North Greenville.
The shortstop, number 3, Blake McLean.
Bottom of the order for Mount Olive doing some serious damage. That's a 6, 7, and 8 guys are 5 for 6 so far in this one. That'll bring up the shortstop, Blake McLean, who struck out swinging his first time up. He'll foul this one off down the right field line. Oh, 1 blows it right by him. Strike 2. 0-2 will be served out to right field. Come on, Chandler. He'll make the grab. He'll get it in quickly and will hold the runners. So Estes was not deep enough to score Estes from third. Good job by Chandler getting that ball quick and getting it in quicker. And that will take us to the top of the order for Mount Olive. Gunnar Tolston. Tolston doubled and drove in a run his last time up. Lemke elevates that one and gets Tolston to chase. One out here in the top of the fourth. North Greenville leading this 6-3. But Mount Olive is threatening with runners on first and third and one out. That one taken high and out. Count even at 1-1. So the Mount Olive leadoff man, Gunnar Tolston. Backdoor breaking ball. It couldn't quite catch the way back over the plate. 2-1. One fastball, that misses away. 3-1. I'll run the count to 3-1 to the Mount Olive leadoff man. Healthy hack that time, but didn't get it. That'll make it 3-2. Big pitch here for Lemke. Runner from first takes off. Ball we put in play and we'll put up to Sasser. He'll step on the bag. The runner on third, Estes, it was not deep enough to score him but the runner on first, Smeebert, will move to second, and that'll put runners at second and third and two out. Interesting, Estes did try to score on that one. That'll bring up the second baseman, Junior Snow. Last hope here in the top of the fourth for Mount Olive. Snow is 1 for 2 on the day with a single. And was the victim of that kick save by Garner back in the second inning. That one will be chopped, and a diving play made by the third baseman Williams. Up with it, throws, and he got him. What a play that time by Williams to end the inning. That saved at least one run. What a play that time. Web chims all around this weekend so far here in the tournament. We move to the bottom of the fourth. North Greenville holding on to a 6-3 lead over Mount Olive.
Leading off for the Crusaders, the second baseman, number 8, Jeremy Whitehead.
We move to the bottom half of the fourth, as the 1, 2, 3 hitters for North Greenville will be due up. First one will be Jeremy Whitehead, who's walked and drove in a run on a sac fly. First pitch to him will miss low and inside. That time he catches the outside corner to even up the count at 1-1. Carlo will spin a breaking ball in there, but it will stay outside. 2-1. One will be chopped out to second. Up with it is Snow. He'll throw on to first in time for out number 1. That'll bring up shortstop Utah Jones, who drove in a run with a double his last time up. Very big game for both these teams, as the winner will be done for the day and won't have to play again until tomorrow, while the loser will have to come back for the nightcap at 7 o'clock to play the winner of either Belmont Abbey or Barton. First pitch out of the zone. 1-0 will be lined, but softly right at the second baseman, Snow, who barely had to move. And quickly 2 away here in the North Greenville half of the fourth.
The catcher, number 13, John Michael Fail.
That'll bring up the catcher, John Michael Fail. Last time up, singled and reached third on 2 errors from Mount Olive. First pitch breaking ball just misses the outside corner. 1-0. That pitch will miss low and away. 2-0. That misses badly for 3-0. Look for him to have the green light. But the pitch was not what he wanted as it catches the outside corner. 3-1. Nowhere close. And that'll be a 2-out walk for Fail. That'll bring a dangerous man to the plate, cleanup hitter Adam Sasser.
The first baseman, number 10, Adam Sasser.
Adam Sasser is 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a pop-up to the third baseman his last time up. We know a very dangerous hitter with his 21 home runs on the season. First pitch, a healthy hack that time, but comes up empty. Oh, 1 breaking ball misses outside that time. 1-1. Did hack that time by Sasser, but he'll foul that one into the parking lot. 1-2. So 6 runs on 6 hits for North Greenville thus far. 3 runs on 8 hits and 3 errors for Mount Olive. As we play on here in the bottom of the 4th. Swung on and miss, and down goes Sasser for the 2nd time today. We've played 4. North Greenville still leads this one, 6-3. You are listening to Conference Carolina Baseball on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network.
Leading off for the Trojans, a designated hitter, number 26, J.T. Stone.
Lemke back on the bump for his 3rd inning of work. As we approach the top of the 5th, and leading off for Mount Olive will be J.T. Stone, who's 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch swinging, sends one out to center field. Centers under it, and he's got it. So 1 pitch, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 24, Joe Mason.
That'll bring up the left fielder, Joe Mason. As he's gone down swinging both times up at the plate. Little conversation here between the Mount Olive head coach and his young hitter. Fouls that one straight back to the backstop. 0-1. One is taken inside, even up the count at 1-1. One breaking ball is inside, I believe. A home crowd not agreeing with that one and letting the home plate umpire, Trevor Henson, know about it. Lemke's 2-1 delivery. Chop third base side over by the North Greenville dugout, foul. The 2-2 from Lemke. Got him with the breaking ball. And And Mason goes down on strike, swinging for the third time today. Has the kind of hat trick that you don't want to have.
Justin Lee.
And we will have a pitch hitter, Justin Lee, will enter the game for Aaron Hedgepath. Fastball misses just outside. That one will miss away as well, making it 2-1. Lumke's 2-1. Lee swings right through that one, even to count it up at 2-2. Will be fouled straight back and off the pole. The 2-2. Make them all out in front. He'll chop that one. Second, he fell. The runner Lee fell at the plate, and it will be an easy.
For the Crusaders, the right fielder, number 24, Jeff Chandler.
Leading off the North Greenville half of the fifth will be Jeff Chandler. 0 for 1 on the day with a sacrifice fly and an RBI. First pitch skips up there and goes straight to the backstop, 1-0. The 1-0. Chopped out the short. Tough play for McLean. And it will pull the first base off the bag, and he dropped it. And Chandler will reach. Be interesting to see how the scorers will score that one.
The third baseman, number 1, Jared Williams.
Looks like they're going to give him a base hit on that one. That'll bring up the third baseman, Jared Williams. He'll square on the bunt, and we'll foul it off at the plate. Williams is 1 for 2 on the day. Also has a stolen base to his name. Throw back to first. Back goes Chandler. Williams will swing right on through that. That'll make the count 0-2. As the 0-2 will be fouled back onto the crowd of onlookers. Another good crowd on hand for this one. Between 2-0 teams here in the Conference Carolinas baseball tournament. Game 1 of 3 today. The 0-2 again. Oh, they'll throw back to first, and back goes Chandler. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. So Williams is retired on strikes. And that'll bring up the DH, Lex Tootin, who's 0 for 1 and has also been hit by a pitch. Runner on first, that being Chandler Jr. 1 out here for Lex. Breaking ball misses. 1-0. Throw back to first, but Chandler makes it without a throw, without a play. Keeping an eye on Chandler over there, as they believe he's a threat to run. Has a modest 2-step lead over there as the pitch catches the outside corner. Be grounded off the glove of the first baseman in the short right field. Chandler around second. He will make his way to third. So a base hit for Lex. And that'll put runners on the corners for the center fielder, Josh Center, who's 1 for 2 with a double today. Looks like we're going to get a mound visit from the pitching coach from Mount Olive. Doesn't appear there's going to be a pitching change as the Mount Olive bullpen is just starting to get to work. Very key spot here for Mount Olive, as North Greenville has a chance to increase their lead as they have runners on first and third. after base hits from Chandler Jr. and Lex Tootin. The meeting is adjourned, and center will step in. Carl's in a tough spot here with runners on the corners as the first pitch will be fouled off back to the screen. 0-1. So 0-1 to count to center. Carlos 0-1. Good pitch, but misses just off the plate outside. Even the count up at 1-1. Belmont Abbey is making their way into the ballpark here today as they weigh at Barton at 3 o'clock. Hold a string on that one. A center swung through that. Carlo out in front, 1-2. The 8th place hitter for North Greenville. Throw back to first, but Lex gets back in plenty of time. Big pitch here for DeCarlo. Instead, he'll throw back to first, and back safely is Lex. The 1-2 from DeCarlo. In the turf. 2-2. Lex over at first looking like he was wanting to steal, but realized he didn't get a good jump and held up. Count even at 2-2. Runners on first and third for North Greenville here in the bottom of the 5th. And only one out. Taken low and outside. Will run the count full at 3-2. Dangerous pitch here for DeCarlo. Doesn't want to walk the bases loaded, but you got to be careful. You can't groove this one. See what he elects to do with this 3-2 pitch. Runner goes, and it'll be fouled off. And we'll do it again. Count still 3-2 to Josh Center. Throw over to first. What will DeCarlo do here? Big pitch for him and Mount Olive. The 3-2. Runner going as it is through the whole right side. One run will score. Tootin stumbled around second. Will have to stumble back to the bag, and he will get back back safely. So an RBI single for Center and a great at bat, and that will increase the lead for North Greenville to 7-3. It's going to be a perfect hit and run that time. Tootin had his mind made up. He was going to third, but it stumbled around the second base bag and instead had to climb back and crawl back in. So that will bring up Jack Morris. Morris is 1 for 2 on the day with a run scored. Pitch laced down the left field line, but foul. Turned on that one, but couldn't keep it between the lines. 0-1. The 0-1 from DiCarlo. Breaking ball almost hits Morris in the head. 1-1. The duck out to get out of the way of that one. Count even at 1-1. Greenville's already pushed one across here with runners on first and second. Carlos pitch. Hit a ton down the right field line, but foul. As DiCarlo is out ahead, 1-2 of Jack Morris, the North Greenville left fielder. So it's a 7-3 ball game here in the bottom of the 5th. DiCarlo will bluff back to second to keep Tootin honest. One, two. Breaking ball pulled foul. Count still 1-2. Carlo looking to get out of this jam in any way possible. He needs a ground ball desperately. Taking quite a long time to get a sign. Finally finds what he wants, but instead will step off. The 1-2. That'll be through the right side for a base hit. They're waving Tootin around third. He will score easily. And center will make his way to third. Make it 8-3 North Greenville. Give Morris a base hit and an RBI. And runners are still on the corners. And that'll bring up the top of the order in Jeremy Whitehead. Mount Olive manager's making his way out to the mound. Appears as he will make the change. He's going with the lefty. We'll be right back to tell you more about the Mount Olive pitcher right after this. You are listening to Conference Carolinas Baseball, the Conference Carolina Sports Network.
your attention, please. Now pitching for the Trojans, number 13, Mason Medlin.
So the new pitcher for Mount Olive will be left-hand junior Mason Medlin out of Clayton, North Carolina. As he'll be thrown into the fire immediately as he'll face the top of the order in Whitehead with runners on first and third and only one out. Half-hearted throw over to first. Back easily is Morris. So it's now 8-3 ball game here in the bottom of the fifth. Medlin's pitch. Whitehead will show bunt. We'll pull it back and we'll take ball one. Whitehead shows bunt that time, but pitches outside. 2-0. Is outside and low. 3-0. On deck is the senior shortstop, Utah Jones. He'd love an opportunity with the bases loaded. The 3-0 is pumped in there right down the middle. 3-1. The throw over the first, but back is Morris. So Whitehead still way out in front with a good hitter's count of 3-1. The pitch. He'll show bunt and it'll get away from the catcher, and moving up to second will be Morris. As it appears, Whitehead did not make contact with it. The catcher just missed it and allows Morris to move up 90 feet. And Mount Olive will bring the infield in. The full count to Whitehead. Next swing, he did not go around. It is his ball 4, and that will indeed load the bases for Utah Jones.
The shortstop, number 2, Utah Jones.
Jones has an RBI double back in the second. He'll look for more than that here as bases are juiced with only one out. First pitch from Medlin. Nearly hits Utah. So a chance for North Greenville to really blow this one open and possibly put this one out of reach. With a big hit from the senior shortstop, Utah Jones. The pitch. Hit lightning fast down the third base line. Nearly takes off some Barton players. He'll take that for a loud strike. The count even at 1-1. The 1-1. Breaking ball, pull the third. Third baseman makes a nice play, but will not have a play as his throw to first is late. So an infield single for Jones. And center will come in to score and to make it 9-3 North Greenville.
The catcher, number 13, John Michael Fail.
That'll bring up John Michael Fail, the catcher, who's 2 for 2 with 2 base hits and a walk. So 9-3 North Greenville here in the bottom of the 5th. In the matchup of 2 2-0 teams in this one. First pitch to John Michaels, a breaking ball and a great stop by the catcher, Zach Smith. Saved a run. The 1-0 from Medlin. Pulled that time to third base. Third base, step on the third base bag. Throw to first is in time, and a nice play that time by Smeebert to end the inning. But North Greenville picks up 3 more and pushes its lead out to 6 as they lead this one after 5. 9-3 over Mount Olive.
Leading off for the Trojans, the catcher, number 12, Zach Smith.
So Zach Smith will lead off the top of the 6th for Mount Olive. Mount Olive is in need of base runners to try to get back into this one. First pitch is in there for called strike. Pitch is ripped in the right field. That will get down in front of Chandler for a base hit. It's a good piece of hitting right there from the catcher, Zach Smith.
The center fielder, number 7, Nate Estes.
That'll bring up the center fielder, Nate Estes. He's 2 for 2 on the day with 2 doubles. as he'll rip one out the second. Whitehead bobbles it. He'll have one play to first. Not in time. What looked like to be a sure double play. Bobbled by the second baseman, Whitehead, and all hands are safe.
The third baseman, number 45, James Smybert.
That'll bring up James Smybert. Smybert is also 2 for 2 on the day with 2 base hits. First pitch will be fouled back. The 0-1 from Lemke. Lifted out to left. Morris is under it, and he's got it for the first out here in the top of the 6th. And Smybert is retired for the first time today.
The shortstop, number 3, Blake McLean.
That'll bring up the shortstop, Blake McLean, who is 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch to McLean. 1-0. This is a big inning for Mount Olive as they need to get back in this game as quickly as possible. They still have 11 outs to play with, so anything can happen. As John Michael Fail will go out to talk to Lemke, presumably to get the signs down. In case you're just joining us, North Greenville leads this one over Mount Olive 9-3. As North Greenville put up 3 runs in the 1st, 2nd, and 5th. Mount Olive single runs in the 1st, 2nd, and 4th. The 1-0 to McLean. Fastball catches the outside half. First strike 1. The 1-1. Chopped out of the second. Whitehead will have one play, and he'll tag the runner out at second. So he gets one on that play. Moving to third will be Smith. As Estes will be tagged out.
The right fielder, number 11, Gunnar Tolston.
And McLean will reach on the fielder's choice. Might have been smarter for Whitehead to flip that one onto second to try to get the double play, but regardless, it's an out. Mount Olive still have runners on the corners with 2 out. For their leadoff hitter, Gunnar Tolston, who's 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch is taken high and outside, ball 1. Ooh, good-looking pitch that time from Lemke. And And the rest of the faithful from North Greenville seemed to agree with me as that pitch looked good from here, but was a ball to the one person that matters. Count it 2-0. Healthy hack that time by Tolston on a 2-0 pitch. That'll make it 2-1. North Greenville's got a little bit of a shift on here for Tolson, as they have 3 infielders on the right side. Whitehead playing in short right field. That one is popped up. Giving chase is Williams, and he will run out of real estate. That'll make it 2-2 to Gunnar Tolston. The 2-2 pitch from Lemke. Said he'll step off. The 2-2 popped up. Morris is under it, and he has it to retire the side. So Mount Olive threatens here in the 6th, but cannot score. We head to the bottom of the 6th. North Greenville still leads this one, 9-3.
Leading off for the Crusaders, the first baseman, number 10, Adam Sasser.
Leading off for North Greenville here in the bottom of the 6th will be first baseman Adam Sasser. Sasser's 0 for 3 on the day with 2 strikeouts. Look to get his first hit here. Medlin will kick and fire. Skied out of play. The 0-1. Pitch misses inside. 1-1. The 1-1. Breaking ball misses outside. 2-1. Pitch misses just outside for ball 3. 3-1. From Edlin. This is high and inside, and that will be a free pass for Sasser. So a leadoff walk. That'll bring up Jeffrey Chandler Jr., who is 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI sac fly. Coach from Mount Olive making his way to the mound, and he elects to go to the bullpen. So we will have a pitching change. We'll come back and we'll tell you all about the pitcher from Mount Olive.
Your attention, please, now pitching for the Trojans, number 2.
So the new pitcher for Mount Olive will be Austin Capella, freshman from Seaford, Delaware. Young man replaces Mason Medlin. Again, 2 more games to come to you today from Ashmore Park. To follow this one will be Belmont Abbey Crusaders versus the Barton Bulldogs. And then the winner of that one will play the loser of this one. If results were to hold, it would be Mount Olive in that 7 o'clock game tonight. They still have 9 outs to change that. But for right now, Jeffrey Chandler Jr. for North Greenville will stand in with Sasser over at first. First pitch to Chandler as he shows bunts and pulls back, and will be a called strike. Appeared to be a breaking ball. Chandler's 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI and a run scored. A 1 taken low. In the count at 1-1. The 1-1 from... Oh, they had Sasserline, and they've got him picked off in a rundown. And the tag will be applied by the second baseman, Junior Snow. Sasser was caught leaning over there and paid the price. As there's a 1 away here in the 6th for North Greenville. That was great pickoff move that time as he caught Sasser napping. So now nobody on for Chandler. And that'll be hit down the line fair. Into the right field corner it goes. He's round first, and he'll chug for second, and we'll have a stand-up double. So that Sasser pickoff looms large right now. Could have had run at second, third, but
Third baseman, number 1.
they'll take the double. As that will bring up third baseman Jared Williams, who's 1 for 3 on the day. Only one out in the inning. Chandler out at second. First pitch will get away from the catcher, and moving up to third will be Chandler. Good read that time from the North Greenville right fielder. And Olive will bring in the infield. They cannot allow any more runs to score, as they already find themselves trailing by 6. The 0-1 is in the turf. The 1-1. And got him. That hit him right between the numbers on the back of his jersey. So that will put runners at the corners, as Williams is hit by the pitch.
The designated hitter, number 23, Lex.
So that'll put runners on the corners for Lex Tootin, the DH, who was 1 for 2 on the day. So another good scoring opportunity for the Crusaders of North Greenville. Runner breaking for second. Snap, throw back to third, but everybody's safe, as Williams will move to second. That'll put runners at second and third. Mount Olive infield will come in yet again. Fastball catches the outer half for strike 1. North Greenville trying to get all the runs that they possibly can, as they know Mount Olive is very capable of a comeback. Breaking ball comes back over to plate for strike 2. Count 1-2 to the North Greenville 7th place hitter, Lex Tootin. Good breaking ball that time, but stays out. 2-2. Big spot here for Capella. The 2-2. Pop fly out of play. Count will remain 2-2. Capella's 2-2. Breaking ball, good eye that time by Tootin. That'll run it full. That was a good eye from Tootin to spin on the breaking ball to get it to a full count from Capella. With a fastball, and it misses away. And that will load the bases for the center fielder, Josh Center.
Number 19, Josh Center.
Center is 2 for 3 on the day. First pitch to Center. Swung right through that one. 0-1. What a beautiful day for baseball we have in store. Oh, 1. Breaker ball high and tight. He's got an out pitch. He needs to go to it right here, right now. As with a base hit, North Greenville may push this one out of reach. Fastball taken low. 2-1. What will Capella decide to go with here? It's 2-1. Check swing appeal to first, and yes, he did go around, says the first base umpire. And that will even the count up at 2-2. Two upcoming. With the bases loaded and 1 out. Josh Center in the batter's box for North Greenville. Pitch skips up there and gets all the way to the backstop. And that will score a run as Chandler will come in to score, making it 10-3 North Greenville. Well, he held on to that one too long and skipped that one up there at about 58 feet, wanting to go all the way back to the screen and allow Chandler to score, pushing North Greenville's lead up to 7 runs by a count of 10-3. And the count is full to Josh Center. Runners on second and third now. Still only 1 out. Fouled off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Capella's 3-2. Popped up. Going out to the second baseman. Giving way to the right fielder, Tolston. He will make the play, and the runner will tag from third. And Williams will score easily. So give Center an RBI sac fly, and that will push the North Greenville lead to 11-3.
The left fielder, number 3, Jack Morris.
That'll bring up the left fielder, Jack Morris, who is 2 for 3 on the day. So 11-3 North Greenville lead here in the bottom of the 6th. 2 outs, runner on second. First pitch to Jack. Fastball in there for called strike one. The 0-1. Good breaking ball in that time for strike two. 0-2. The 0-2 from Capella. Way upstairs. 1-2. One, two. Gets up there and gets away from the catcher and will go to the backstop. Big turnaround third will be Lex Tootin as he'll move the third. That will go down as a wild pitch by Capella. As Lex is 90 feet away from giving North Greenville its 12th run of the game. As the 2-2 is cut on and missed, and that will retire the side. Well, North Greenville picks up two more here in the sixth and increases its lead to 11-3. We move to the seventh.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Crusaders, number 30, Brent Erlong. Leading off for the Trojans, the second baseman, number 51, Junior Snow.
So a new pitcher on for North Greenville in the seventh, Brent Herlong. As he will face second baseman Junior Snow from Mount Olive. First pitch fastball taken outside for ball one. The 1-0 misses. 2-0. Snow is 1 for 3 on the day. He'll bounce that one over to Williams. And it will be a foul ball. So 2-1 is your count. You're an 11-3 ball game here in Tigerville as North Greenville leads Mount Olive. Breaking ball popped up, foul territory. Oh, fell of room, he will, but he can't make the play. So new life for Snow. Count even at 2-2. Herlong's 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball ripped into left field, and that will get down for a base hit. Around second at Snow, he's gunning for second, and he will stand in with a lead-off double here for Mount Olive here in the 7th.
The designated hitter, number 26, J.T. Stone.
Reason why Mount Olive's behind in this game is not because of their hitting. They just their timely hitting has just not been there today, as they've have 10 hits on the day compared to North Greenville's 12. They just haven't gotten those timely hits when they've needed them here today. That'll bring up J.T. Stone. First pitch to him is taken high for ball 1. One is sent out deep here to right center field, and all center can do is watch it fly on out of here. J.T. Stone sends one out to right center field, and that will cut the lead to 6. 11-5. That was a bomb indeed. That got out of here in a hurry.
The left fielder, number 24, Joe Mason.
And that'll bring up the left fielder, Joe Mason, as he has the hat trick you would not want to have in baseball, as he's been up 3 times and have struck out all 3. It's taken outside, 2-0. Finds the strike zone with that one. Make it 2-1. So 5 runs, 11 hits, and 3 errors for Mount Olive. 11 runs, 12 hits for North Greenville to go along with 2 errors. Big sweeping breaking ball for strike 2. The 2-2. Down he goes for the 4th time today. So 4 times up to the plate for Mason, and he has struck out swinging all 4 times.
The first baseman, number 5, Justin Lee.
That'll bring up the first baseman, Justin Lee. He's 0 for 1. He'll send that one down the line, left field line, creeping foul. The Hurlongs way ahead, 0-2. Was with a good breaking ball there, but misses low. 1-2. The 1-2 to Lee is fouled off at the plate. The 1-2 from Hurlong to Lee. Bounces up there. Count will be even at 2-2. Hurlong's 2-2. Breaking ball misses inside. 3-2. Three-two. Chopper out the white hat at second. He'll field and fire. Plenty of time for out number 2.
The catcher, number 12, Zach Smith.
So that'll bring up the catcher, Zach Smith, who's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. First pitch is cut on and missed. Owens fouled straight back to the screen, 0-2. So after the home run by Stone, he struck out Mason and got Lee to ground out to second. Settling in nicely and responding the way you'd want your pitcher to respond. Oh-2 is way high. One, two. About a 58-foot breaking ball that time. That will even the count at 2-2. The 2-2. Breaking ball pulled over to Sasser. He's got it. Foot race to the bag, and he will win it. And that will retire the side here in the 7th. So the 2-run home run by Stone, but that's all Mount Olive can get. As North Greenville leads this one 11-5 as we stretch here in Tigerville. North Greenville leads this one 11-5. You're listening to Conference Carolina Baseball Tournament on a Conference Carolina digital network.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Trojans, number 33, Seth Harden.
So a new pitcher on for Mount Olive. Number 33, Seth Harden, junior right-hand pitcher out of Climax, North Carolina. As he will face the North Greenville top of the order, starting with Whitehead, Jones, and Fail.
Number 8, Jeremy Whitehead.
Whitehead, who is officially 0 for 1 today, does have a RBI, a run, and has walked twice. First pitch is taken high, ball 1. So 2-0 to count to Whitehead. Mount Olive in need of a shutdown inning right here. As the 2-0 pitch misses outside, it's 3-0. Leadoff walk is not what you're looking for if you're Mount Olive. As Harden will find the strike zone on that one. The 3-1. Way high, ball 4, and indeed Whitehead walks for the 3rd time today. So a very fast man aboard over at first, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Utah Jones. Jones is 2 for 3 on the day with a double and 2 RBIs, as well as 2 runs scored. First pitch from Harden to Jones is high, ball 1. Bumps that one in there that time for called strike 1. There goes Whitehead. Throw to second will be late. As Whitehead steals yet another bag. That'll put him in scoring position now for Jones. As a favorable 2-1 count. The pitch. Catch the outer half, even the count up at 2-2. Two to Utah. High. That'll run the count full. Uh, 3-2 to Jones. Outside and he'll walk. That'll be his second walk of the day.
The catcher, number 13, John Michael Fail.
The top 3 guys in the North Greenville lineup have walked a combined 6 times today, which is probably why they have scored 5 of the 11 runs for North Greenville so far. So we're going to get a visit from the Mount Olive coach, and he will make a change and go to the bullpen. We'll come back and tell you all about the new Mount Olive pitcher as North Greenville's threatening yet again as they lead this one 11-5 here in the bottom of the 7th.
please, now pitching for the Trojans, number 46, Stephen Worley.
So the new pitcher for Mount Olive will be number 46, Stephen Worley, right-hand pitcher, freshman out of Kingsley, North Carolina. His first batter he'll face will be John Michael Fail. Inside and hit, almost hits him as it gets all the way to the backstop. As that will indeed go down as a pass ball. And everybody will move up. Whitehead will go to third, and Jones will move up to second. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the seventh. North Greenville out ahead of Mount Olive 11-5. Pitch catches the outside corner for strike one. 1-1. Count even at 1-1. So the catcher, John Michael Fail, as he'll line that one out to right field. On the run, making a running catch is the right fielder, Gunnar Tolson. Tagging from third and scoring will be Whitehead. So give Fail the RBI sac fly, and that will push the lead to 12-5 North Greenville.
The first baseman, number 10, Adam.
And here's a man who is due today, as Adam Sasser will approach the plate, as he's 0 for 3 on the day with an RBI. First pitch breaking ball misses well outside. The 1-0 misses low and in. 2-0. Look for anything close or anything good to hit. Sasser will come out of his shoes on this one. And as he should. The 2-0. Fastball taken outside, ball 3. The 3-0. So he walks Sasser on 4 straight. And that will bring up Jeff Chandler, who's 2 for 3 on the day.
The right fielder, number 24, Jeff Chandler.
So Sasser out at first, Jones out at second. Chandler at the dish. That misses. 12-5 North Greenville lead. Looking for more here in the 7th. He ripped past the third baseman and into left field. They will stop Jones at third, and that will load the bases. Give Chandler his 3rd hit of the day. And that will bring up Jared Williams.
The third baseman, number 1, Jared Williams.
Williams is 1 for 3 on the day, as he was hit by a pitch his last time up. First pitch breaking ball, in there for called strike 1. Breaking ball, it got him again. Second straight time he's been hit by a pitch. And that'll be a painful way to take an RBI. As another run comes in to score, and Utah Jones, and that will make it 13-5 North Greenville. So in will step the designated hitter, Lex Tootin. Tootin is 1 for 2 on the day with a hit by pitch and a walk. Ground ball sharply hit out the second. Snow looked to turn the 4-6-3 double play, and that will end the inning. However, North Greenville picks up 2 more and increases their lead to 8 as they lead this one through 7, 13-5 over Mount Olive. We'll be right back on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network.
Leading off for the Trojans, the center fielder, number 7, Nate Estes.
Nate Estes will lead off the 8th inning for Mount Olive. Estes is 2 for 3 on the day with 2 doubles. Hit the ball hard all 3 times today. Breaking ball. Peel down to first, and the first base umpire says he did indeed go around. So that will be strike 1. Breaking ball had him out in front, and he pops it up. Calling for it is Driscoll, and he will make the play. Give me the chance to say Connor Driscoll will take over for Whitehead over at second base. Bring up James Smybert as he'll send one up the middle. Driscoll to his right. Will only be able to stop it and keep it from going in the outfield, as that'll be an infield base hit for Schmeibert.
The shortstop, number 3, Blake McLean.
I'll bring up shortstop Blake McLean. He'll sky one down the right field line. Foul. Oh, 1 pitch is taken in there for called strike 2. So way out ahead is Herlong. Oh, 2 misses just low, 1-2. Erlong's 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball rolled over to third. Williams will field the 5. And that's all they will get is the out at second. So 2 away. And that will take us back to the top of the order.
Number 11, Gunnar.
In the form of Gunnar Tolston. Tolston is 1 for 3 on the day with a double and an RBI. The big breaking ball that time from Herlong catches the zone 0-1. Herlong's 0-1. Ripped hard, but right at the second baseman, Driscoll. He'll field and throw in a first to retire the side. So no runs for Mount Olive in the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th. North Greenville in command of this one, up 13-5. You are listening to Conference Carolina's tournament action on the Conference Carolina's digital network.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Trojans, number 28, Mike Bozinzi.
We move to the bottom half of the 8th.
For the Crusaders,
As a new pitcher for Mount Olive, Mike Bovinzi. Right-hand pitcher junior out of Shirley, New York. First batter he'll face will be the center fielder for North Greenville, Josh Center. who was 2 for 3 on the day. First pitch in there for called strike 1. Count even at 1-1. Blew the fastball by him that time, and that will run the count to 1-2. One, two from Bavinzi is in the turf. Ball 2. So roughly an hour after this one is all said and done, we will have game 2 of our triple header today between Belmont Abbey and Barton. The winner of that one will face the loser of this one. Little number. Nice play by Bavinzi. Oh, he can't come up with it cleanly. And center will reach.
The left fielder, number 3, Jack Morris.
That'll bring up the left fielder for North Greenville, Jack Morris. They will give Bavinzi the error on that one. First pitch taken well outside to Morris, who is 2 for 4 on the day with an RBI and a run scored. Pitch nearly got Morris on that one. 2-0. So Morris way ahead, 3-0. Is nowhere close, and that will be a walk. So Morris will walk, and that'll bring us back to the top of the order. And that will bring us Connor Driscoll,
Number 9, Connor Driscoll.
who came in for Whitehead an inning ago. First pitch is right down Broadway for strike 1. Driscoll didn't get the start last night, but he got the start in the first game of the Conference Carolinas tournament for North Greenville against Emmanuel. One catches the inside corner for strike 2. The 0-2 from Bavinzi. Breaking ball lofted out to right center field. Coming on is the right fielder, Tolson. He will make the grab, and tagging and moving to third will be center. So productive out there from Driscoll.
The shortstop,
That'll put runners on the corners
Utah.
with 1 out for Utah Jones. Jones is 2 for 3 on the day with a double and 2 RBIs, as well as scoring 3 runs on the day. First pitch to him is right there for called strike 1. North Greenville already up by a comfortable margin of 8 runs. Looking to add some more right here. Pitch to Jones is fouled back. And quickly 0-2. The 0-2 is painted on the inside corner for called strike 3. As Jones goes down looking. So runner still in the corners, but now 2 outs. For John Michael Fail. First pitch from Bavenzi to Fail. High and outside. Bavenzi's a 1-0. Breaking ball misses. High and outside. 2-0. Just like that, it's quickly 3-0. The 3-0 nearly hits him, and that will load the bases. Not what you were looking for there, as that will bring up Adam Sasser. And his 21 home runs on the season. Looks like we're going to get another pitching change for Mount Olive. Well, we're in the bottom of the 8th here. North Greenville out in front, 13-5. They have the bases loaded, 2 outs with Sasser coming up. We'll be right back to tell you about the new Mount Olive pitcher right after this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Trojans, number 41, Emery Jackson. Your attention, please. Now running at first base, number 21, Toby Bonseller. baseman, number 10, Adam Sasser.
New pitcher for Mount Olive will be Emery Jackson. Left-hand pitcher, freshman from Remshore, North Carolina. First pitch to Sasser will be in the dirt. Sasser's currently 0 for 3 on the day. He has walked twice. 1-0's right there for called strike one. The 1-1 to Sasser. Big breaking ball, is swing and a miss. Good pitch that time from Jackson. The 1-2. Breaking ball nearly hit Sasser on that one. The 2-2. Ripped, and a nice stop by the first baseman, Lee. He'll win the foot race to the bag, and that will retire the side. Well, last call for Mount Olive, as North Greenville is in control of this one as we move to the ninth. North Greenville leads it 13-5.
Leading off for the Trojans, number 8, Jack Casparo.
So we're going to get a pitch hitter for Mount Olive and Jack Casparo. First pitch swinging, he'll foul it off third base side. We have a new catcher back there as Trace Buchnight will take over for John Michael Fail. Our long walk works quickly as it's quickly 0-2. Mount Olive is down to their final 3 outs in this one. Good pitch, misses just outside, 1-2. Breaking ball that did not come out of Herlong's hand good at all. as Kasparo will wear that one on the shoulder. And will make his way to first.
Now batting for the Trojans, number 15, Logan Welch.
Next up for the Trojans will be Logan Welch. First pitch, ball one. The 1-0 caught the outside corner. First strike one. Even the count up at 1-1. Still 3 outs to get for North Greenville to wrap this one up. As the 1-1 is taken well outside. 2-1. Beautiful day here in Tigerville to play 3 games of baseball. As we've got 2 more coming for you after this one. Pitch cut on and missed. 2-2. To the pitch hitter, Logan Welch. Two is fouled off over the right side. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. With an 8-run lead, all the manager for North Greenville wants to see is strikes being thrown. Do not want to see people put on. And he'll do just that, as it'll be ball 4. So runners on first and second.
Now batting for the Trojans, number 17, Jeff Wetland.
Now batting for Mount Olive will be number 17, Jet Swetland. One from Herlong. Count even at 1-1. To pitch hitter, Jet Swetland. Breaking ball misses outside, 2-1. The 2-1 will be fouled off. Out of play. Even the count up at 2-2. Still nobody out here in the top of the 9th for Mount Olive. That one will be fouled off. Swetland is battling here, staying alive. Erlong will look to finish him right here. Get the first out of the inning. And he does just that. Good breaking ball from Erlong, and that will be the first out of the inning.
Your attention, please. Now batting for the Trojans, number 43, Coy Barnett.
Another pitch hitter for Mount Olive. Choi Barnett. The 0-1 from Erlong. Big breaking ball breaks into the zone. It's quickly 0-2. Ooh, good looking pitch that time from Erlong, but out of the zone. 1-2. Not quite sure where that one missed. One, two downstairs. 2-2. As that one is ripped to right field. And it is out of here. A 3-run home run from Barnett. Maybe too little, too late, but still, that will cut the lead to 13-8. Barnett barreled that one up and sent that one for a ride and sent it out of here to right field.
The catcher, number 29, Hunter Gore.
It'll bring up another pitch hitter, the catcher, Hunter Gore. Erlong still has 2 outs to get. So now a 13-8 North Greenville lead. Here in the top of the 9th. And it'll be wrapped out the 2nd. Driscoll's got it and will fire over to Sasser for the out. And now Mount Olive is down to his final out in the game.
The center fielder, number 7, Nate Estes.
And Mount Olive's final hope will come in the form of Nate Estes, the center fielder. Pitch is in there for called strike 1. So 13-8 is your score here in the top of the 9th. 2 outs, nobody on. North Greenville leading this one by 5. The 1-1 is pumped in there, knee high, outside corner, strike 2. And Mount Olive is down to their final strike of the game. The 1-2 from Erlong. Breaking ball misses outside, 2-2. The pitch he goes with here as the 2-2. Breaking ball bounces in the turf. That'll run it full. (3-2) with 2 outs, nobody on. I expect him to go with the fastball, and he brings the heater, and it's foul back. (3-2) will be sent down the right field line, foul. Be the 7th pitch upcoming in this at bat for Estes. Fouls it off again. Fighting, just staying alive any way he can. Try to get Mount Olive a base runner. The 3-2. Roped out to center field. Coming on is a center fielder center, and he will make the grab, and that will do it. The North Greenville Crusaders come away victorious here today against Mount Olive, as they put together 13 runs on 13 hits with 2 errors. Mount Olive finishes with 8 runs on 13 hits and 4 errors. So North Greenville will move into the championship round tomorrow. And Mount Olive will have to come back tonight and will face the winner of the game to follow between Belmont Abbey and Barton. Well, I've had fun bringing this one to you. Look forward to bringing the next one to you between the Crusaders and the Bulldogs. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I'm Timothy Holcomb signing out for this one. We'll see you in about an hour or so.